my younger sister was born, our lives changed forever. Not because she was born with Down syndrome, but because my family was suddenly faced with a question no parent is ever truly prepared to answer. How do you help a child reach her fullest potential in a world that wasn't really built with her in mind? My parents, and especially my mother, devoted her life to finding that answer. She became far more than Milka's mama. She became her fiercest advocate, refusing to let a diagnosis define her daughter's future. When I turned 20 years old, I lost my mother to breast cancer. And in that moment, the question she had spent years answering became mine, as the only woman my sister now looked to for guidance, encouragement, and reassurance. I wasn't only grieving the loss of my mother. I was discovering the woman I now needed to become for Milka. We had just begun building a new life in the United States. While I was searching for direction, I discovered Montessori education. Its philosophy begins with one profound belief: that every child is not an empty vessel waiting to be filled, but a unique individual already capable, whose abilities unfold when we prepare the right environment. For the first time, I stopped asking what my sister could not do. Instead, I began asking what she needed from her environment in order to succeed. I brought Montessori materials home and began working alongside Milka. And I watched her become more confident, more independent, more willing to try, more capable than what so many of us had ever imagined. That experience transformed not only the way I saw my sister, it deepened my respect for her and every other single child. Just as we don't expect someone who uses a wheelchair to reach the top of a building by climbing the stairs, in the same way, we shouldn't expect each child to learn the same way, because equal opportunity sometimes requires a different pathway. I wanted to understand not only what was helping her, but why. So I returned to university to study neuroscience, determined to better understand how the brain develops, how children learn, and how thoughtfully prepared environments can unlock a child's potential. Studying neuroscience confirmed the science principles behind the Montessori pedagogy. But I also realized that even the most effective educational approach means very little if a child is not given an opportunity to benefit from it. Around the world, millions of children with disabilities face barriers to education and inclusion because of stigma and deeply rooted cultural beliefs. And many African communities, including my own, continue to keep far too many children hidden. But I learned something through my sister. The world does not become more inclusive by hiding differences. It becomes more compassionate when we choose to understand them, embrace them, and allow them to be seen. That belief became the foundation of Designing for Diversity. Our answer is simple. We empower parents, because behind every child who thrives is a caregiver who feels informed, confident, and supported. We teach parents how children learn, how enriched environments shape brain development, and how small changes at home can create lifelong opportunities. Through our Milka's Montessori Box initiative, we provide individualized Montessori learning materials. During our time in Eritrea, we spent time visiting children and learning more about their educational experiences and needs. In partnership with the National Intellectual and Developmental Disability Organization of Eritrea, we brought together parents, teachers, board members, and representatives from the Ministry of Education for a workshop introducing Montessori education for the very first time. We learned about their current systems and explored how Montessori could be adopted into their existing curriculum, while introducing practical materials that can be implemented in classrooms and at home. We even explored a potential partnership to support the development of a future skills training center for individuals to build practical skills for adulthood. We also worked with the Ministry of Communication and National Television to bring this conversation to a wider audience and shift the focus towards the potential of these children, their participation, and their place within society. My coronation night itself became a celebration showcasing the incredible talents and abilities of these children on stage. I have also had the privilege of speaking at an Ivy League university and at the United Nations Human Rights Summit, advocating for disability inclusion and children's rights as an essential pathway to a lasting world peace. So my message to every family, especially those who come from communities where disability is still misunderstood, is this: Open your doors, do not hide your child. Let the world see. They are not burdens to carry. They are gifts entrusted to us, and gifts are meant to be shared. And when you do, know that the world may not understand them at first. Many of them cannot yet fully fend for themselves or express their needs, their dreams, or even their fears. Until they can, they need someone willing to speak for them. And who better than the parent who knows them best? So I encourage every parent to become the voice of their child, to advocate for their safety, their education, their dignity, their inclusion, and their future. And let us continue speaking until that voice no longer becomes only the voices of parents, but is echoed by our teachers, our schools, our communities, our workplaces, and our leaders. Advocacy should never rest on one family alone. It should become the responsibility of us all. My sister gave me a purpose. She became the reason I chose this path. Today, I use my voice to amplify hers and the voices of every child who deserves to be heard. Through designing for diversity, I hope more parents will become the advocates my mother was and I am for my sister. Because when every child is seen and given the opportunity to thrive, we don't just change the future, we change the kind of humanity we leave behind.